I'd like to welcome everyone to the London City Council meeting. Please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silent reflection. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Clerk, could you please take a roll call?
Mrs. Russell?
Present.
Mr. Peters?
Here.
Mr. Robinson?
Here.
Mr. Hayes?
Present.
Mr. Hitt?
Here.
Mrs. Blazer? Mr. Smith?
Here. Has everyone had a chance to take a look at our minutes from the last meeting? All right, all in favor of approving those minutes, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Minutes carry. Communications and announcements, we do not have any. We do not have any public hearings this evening. On to audience concerns. We do have one, Mr. Mark Landis. If you please come to the podium and state your name and address, and you have 5 minutes, please.
Hi, everybody. My name is Mark Landis. I'm at 60 North Main Street. That would be known as the Spawn House, because you're never known as the place where you live. It's always somebody else that used to live there. So I just came up to say thank you. I know something about what you guys do. I appreciate it. Nobody gets to tell you that. Appreciate the mayor and Arlene doing what they do too. I know a little bit about it because I used to do this. So I was city council president when I was 24. I was going back and forth to law school. I grew up on South Oak Street, and I should have stayed here, but I didn't quite wander away. The Army took me and sent me overseas for a while. And then I was at the Pentagon for a while. I got out of there, and I tried to move back to London a couple times, but I stayed in Columbus and raised my kids and founded a law firm, and I manage that law firm now in Columbus, but we saw this house available, always wanted to come home. And it's great to be here, and I just want to let you know that I appreciate what you do, and I'm here to serve my old hometown anytime I can. The mayor has graciously appointed me to the BZA, and I'm very thankful for that opportunity. But if you can think of a way that I can serve you or the city, I'm here to be of help. Thank you.
Thank you for your service, sir.
Thank you. It was easy.
Definitely.
Was Sam your grandpa or your dad? Excuse me.
I'm sorry.
Was Sam your?
Sam was my dad.
Was
See,
that your
that's,
dad?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was telling Arlene, I always wait a beat when somebody says that, you know, is this good or bad? I can't tell.
It's good.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, on to our committee reports. Mrs. Russell?
I attended the Park and Recs, and Josh is going to report on that,
Okay.
or public service.
All right, Mr. Peters?
I attended finance meeting. We'll just go over all those in new business tonight. Also, public service meeting. Tammy let us know. Basketball ended January 17th. Volleyball game start February 20th. They're practicing 4 nights a week. They got, I think, 140 kids playing. And then street department, they've been quite busy plowing and salting. They've been repairing equipment as needed. They've been cleaning out the old school. They've been hauling the scrap out of there as well. Bill's been working on storm sewer project. They've also taken an ODOT and OOPS web class. They've worked with the county on rails and trails. They've filled some potholes and alleys, repaired some traffic lights, put up signs that have been run over lately. They've been cleaning the tree line along their fence around the shop. They picked up trash along 42 by Walmart, unloaded equipment at the office, and they've been setting signs up at the Farm Science Review for the COVID shots. Next public service meeting will be March 10th at 1 p.m., and next finance meeting will be March 8th at 6 p.m.
All right, thank you. Mr. Roberts?
I have nothing.
Mr. Hayes?
Yes, I wasn't at the meeting, but I'm going to give the police report. Officer Hunter Carty graduated from Columbus Police Academy on the 12th, completing his basic peace officer certification. Once he and Officer Ravella completes a field training program in a couple of months, will be fully staffed. Recently acquired a pickup, has been marked, but is awaiting emergency lighting upfitting. The equipment has been delayed and is on order. We have utilized the truck and trailer to obtain equipment for the MCPH department and have also worked with them in utilizing the portable sign message boards for the vaccination clinics. The street department assists the MCPH agency with setting up the signs weekly. Kudos to the street department for that. Year-end report was completed and was made public. A couple of additional reporting requirements by the Ohio Collaborative Board on the division's use of force and bias-based policing initiatives will be completed soon after an update to our software is completed. This will allow the appropriate statistical information to be obtained. Recently had 4 officers, 2 dispatchers that were infected with the COVID-19 virus. All have recovered and are back to work. Only 2 of the officers were suspected of being exposed to the virus while together. The capital budget proposal was submitted to the Finance Committee with $67,000 requested. We've completed our annual compliance with the financial report with the Federal Asset Forfeiture Program through the Department of Justice. Obtained 2 rooms for training in the City Hall building on the 2nd floor. 1 room will contain training mats. These were replaced from flood-damaged mats used in the basement of the community center building. Officer Harris was videoed and interviewed by a company from England for a TV show to be aired later this year. The show, Body Cam, is to be aired on Investigation Discovery. This was out of a pursuit from Plain City and ended with Officer Harris finding the individual along Interstate 70 and Fence Row. Madison County Sheriff's Office and Plain City Police Department also interviewed for the show. Notable incidents: Abbas Karoma, 26, Columbus, was arrested for resisting arrest, assault, possession of criminal tools, and receiving stolen property after he was observed in the BP and Huntington Bank lots acting suspicious. He then assaulted an officer and resisted. The vehicle he had control over was reported stolen in Columbus. Great job, London Police Department. Next safety meeting will be March 9th, 6 p.m. here.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Hayes. On to Mr. Hitt.
Yeah, I attended the safety committee meeting also, and I'll give the fire chief's report. EMS training, they had training on geriatric toxicology. They're continuing new hire orientation. The fire training they had on was use of hand tools, various hand tools. They attended multiple webinars for the new software program. They completed CPR classes, repaired a flagpole ropes. They installed air purifiers and filters in the station and in transport vehicles. They received a power cot. Several of the personnel received the COVID vaccines. They're developing obstetrics training with Mount Carmel and Grove City. We also discussed that Madison Health can still perform births also if they need to through the emergency room. And they developed a 3-year EMS training schedule with Ohio Health. And we also talked about the snow routes in town and how to deal with cars parked that are preventing thorough plowing, I guess, of those areas. And then we also talked about upgrading traffic lights and which lights could possibly be gotten rid of. And that's it.
thank you for your report. On to Mr. Smith.
Okay, so BPU has not had their February meeting yet. That is the 25th at 6:30 PM here. But I have been talking to TJ about a couple things. One, just so finance can get ready, and so we can get ready, they need to purchase a couple vehicles. They've got one that's in really rough condition that they can't even use in the wintertime. And then hopefully, if everything continues to go well, we won't have all the answers for the new water plant, but hopefully within 60 to 90 days, we may have some big answers, very good direction. And so TJ's been working really hard with the federal EPA, trying to get this straightened out. He's been doing a really good job, and so we are making forward progression. And so that's right now, I hate to say 60 to 90 days, and then it doesn't, but that's what they're really pushing for, and they're pushing for 60 as much as they can. So he said with the bacteria, they've been seeing some very positive results. So hopefully we'll continue to get good news. So thank you.
All right, thank you. On to our city official reports.
All right. I'm going to try to do this fast. You guys got a big agenda, but I do want to go over, and some of the stuff I spoke about last week or at the last meeting, but we did have Burke's Outlet's grand opening was last Thursday. So just want to welcome them to London. If you have not had a chance to go out there, it is a fantastic store, and there's a lot of great things in there for great deals. So I encourage City Council and all the citizens to go out and take care of our local businesses. We did have the meeting with Casey's General Store, and very promising. They really want to get involved in the community and not just be a business that comes here and, takes money and whatever. They want to be part of this community. They want to help out. They want to be deep into it. So it was a great meeting. Rex and I spoke to them for, I'd say, almost 2 hours. It was a very long and meeting, but it was a great one. So they're looking at opening in April, so just a couple months away, and hopefully we can get them open. I want to thank Councilwoman Russell. She's really been working hard trying to get this team together to really take a good, hard look at Merrimack. I know Josh Peters and Brian have been working on that too. I think getting the community involvement into this of what we want to see down there, how we're going to do it, how we're going to pay for it, is going to be a very detailed and long process, but I appreciate those guys kind of taking the bull by the horns and getting this thing really moving. So we're going to need all the council's help on this when we really start getting going, but we're growing. We need to make sure that we have recreation and even more recreation for our citizens. So thank you to you guys. As Rich said, I just want to welcome Officer Carty to the family and to the team. I think he'll be a great addition. It's nice that we do have, once they are trained on the road, we will have a full police staff at that point. So very exciting, and just a great young man. And man, I guess I'm old. I'm calling these guys great young men. I don't do that very often. So Mayor, fun fact today is the numbers 45 and 100. So there's a local major municipality that's close to London. I'm not going to name names, but I saw the other day that they had 45% of their roads cleared from snow. 45% after the big last storm. Yesterday, 45%. And they said that's probably the best they'll do right now because with the storm that came in last night. The 100 is what we've been able to do. The street department has been able to plow 100% of the roads, not just in this past storm, but every storm we've had. And you guys probably get it like I get it, right? You guys get the calls, and when are you going to hit me? Why is it not pushed all the way to the curb? Why is it not down to blacktop yet? I need salt on my road, things like that. But what they've been able to do is really amazing. The majority of the people are very happy. I put something out on Facebook and it was very positive, and they appreciate what these guys are doing. You got to remember, we set this up now when we kind of see the storms coming, we put these guys on 12-hour shifts. So they're 12-hour shifts in dangerous conditions, away from their families and working hard. And, you know, you'll get those people that say, well, they're just driving a truck around. Well, get in there and for 12 hours and drive a truck around and try not to hit anything and slide all over the place and get the roads clear, because it's not as easy as people think. So I just want to thank them. If there are issues or concerns and you guys get them, if you guys can't handle them, send them to my office. Have them call us, have them email me at pclosser@londonohio.gov. I'm always willing to talk to people and try to get things figured out. Social media is not the place to complain about these things. You're not going to get the answer you want. Half the time, if not more, we're not even going to see it, so it's kind of beating a dead horse. So if there is an issue with something, to please contact us directly. That's the best way for us to talk about it, answer your questions, let you know what's going on. As we've said many times, you hit the main roads, then you hit the connectors, then you hit the heavily populated neighborhoods that kind of exit out onto the main roads and connectors. Then we get into the rest of the neighborhoods and then onto the dead ends and things like that. So I'll just kind of go over a few other things that I've talked about till I've been blue in the face, but we salt the main and the connector roads, and we'll salt super slick spots in other areas when needed. We do not plow alleys. That was a new thing that came up that I've never really had to talk about or deal with, but we've gotten a lot of calls about, you know, come plow our alley. We're plowing all the streets. Besides not having the time or the manpower to get to all the alleys, think of all the alleys in London. If you guys ever pull up the auditor's website, there are a bunch of alleys in London, so it makes it very difficult. Snow emergency routes, as we talked about, that was something that we really had to get on. We need to get these cars and obstructions off the roads when we're out there plowing. Main from Garfield to Lincoln, High from the corporation limit to the corporation limit, Center from Midway to the East Corporation limit, Elm from High to the high school, Lafayette from Elm to the corporation limit, Walnut from High to Center, First from Main to Walnut, and Lincoln from Center to Main. I can tell you, after we had that last meeting, we did a big social media push, and I had to work at the carryout Monday night. When I left, Main Street was pretty much empty. So they actually, I think people kind of took notice and heard what we needed them to do and really helped us out, because it makes a huge difference when these big trucks don't have to go around a car or push snow up to a car and then go around it. Sidewalks, as we always talk about, 660.05, the duty to keep sidewalks in repair and clean. The owners and occupants of lots, land abutting sidewalks, curbing, and gutters within the corporation limit of the city shall keep such sidewalks, curbing, and gutters in good repair and free from snow and any other nuisance at all times. We need to remember, we have to look out for our neighbors. There are people who don't have modes of transportation, so they have to walk to Kroger. They have to walk to the doctor. They have to go to these places. And it's not very safe when they have to walk on the street because people are not getting the snow off of their sidewalk. We need to hopefully put a push out there that we ask these people to take a shovel or, you know, pay a kid or pay somebody to come do it, but we need to try to get, especially on the main roads, the sidewalks clear. And I know you hear, well, I can't find anybody to do it. Man, I get on Facebook because there's 100 different people around here that are willing to come out and clean your sidewalks in your driveway for you. One more thing would be snow blowers. So snow blowers, there's a time and a place to use snow blowers, and that's 634.09, the operation of lawnmowers, garden tools, and snow blowers, etc. So through the week, you can use your snow blower between 7 a.m. and 10 p.m., and on the weekends, you can use it from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. So I know people are just trying to get it in and get it done, but remember, people have to work, people are trying to get to sleep. 10 o'clock is even a little too late sometimes when you're running a snow blower in the winter, but you know, don't be the guy in the neighborhood at 5:30 a.m. running your snow blower or the guy at midnight running your snow blower. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I have. And once again, just want to thank the street department for all their hard work through this whole thing. And if you ask anybody, I said something to Mark before this, he said that he lived in Columbus for years and years and years, and his road never got plowed. So, and I know, that people just are upset, and it's snow, and you're not in a good mood, and then if your car gets stuck, you're just in a bad mood. I understand. But they're doing the best they can, they're doing a great job, they're getting out there and getting it done, so. Yeah, so that's all I have. Do you guys have anything for me? Any questions?
Yeah, how's come our city sidewalks haven't been?
They
shut?
are.
Park Avenue Pool,
He got down
Nope.
there. Yeah. Yes.
they were done late this afternoon then?
Yeah,
But we own the sidewalk, what I'm saying is we own the sidewalks at the pool along Walnut and Hawthorne, Park Avenue, the ball field.
yeah, we have one person doing that, and he was out and getting them today and trying to get them clear. We actually did go and purchase a new snow blower for him. We have the little UTV, but sometimes it doesn't work as well as the snow blower does. So our other maintenance guy is down right now with an injury. So we're down to one guy on maintenance trying to get those things done, and he's been out 8-10 hours a day trying to get them all clear. So, and that was something I did bring up. I thought I brought it up in that meeting that we needed to get those cleared for the
For the
For the-
kids,
for the bus stops.
Yeah, the bus stop.
And that's another thing too, is people have talked about bus stops. One issue is we don't know where bus stops are unless somebody tells us where they are. It's not like the old days where there was a sign that said bus stops. And I had a lady reach out to me and said, "You guys push the snow in our bus stop." We don't know where the bus stops are. So, yeah, so people need to let us know if there's a certain area where the bus stops are. Anything else, guys?
Well, since Bill won't let me drive his plow truck,
Yeah.
I'll
and-
give some hours tomorrow to a snow blower. No, it wasn't Bill, and I was just
No.
kidding anyways, and then he texted me back, he said insurance and unions won't let us.
Yeah, no, well, I appreciate that. Anthony actually reached out and said, if you guys need help and you need somebody to jump in a truck, I'm here for you. I said the same thing, and Jennifer said, our law director said, "No, guys. You are not insured to be driving a plow truck around." So we tried. Me and Bill were going to go out. He was going to teach me how to run the smaller one, and then Jennifer, she does that sometimes when I want to do something real fun. When they started doing the tasing with the police, I said I wanted to do that, and she wouldn't let me do that either. Now, she'll let Igor run me down and bite me, but she won't let me get tased with a taser. So, yeah. Anything else, guys? All right, thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, on to our old business left on the second reading, Resolution 10221. Motion to read by title or number.
So moved. Second.
Second. Clerk, please read the resolution.
Resolution 10221, sponsored by Josh Peters, a resolution increasing appropriations.
This is third reading.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Yep.
it is. This
Yeah,
is second.
third.
This is grant money that Parks and Rec received for the splash pad, $30,000. Just needs to go in the account to help pay for that splash pad.
Okay. Any further questions on this? This is the third reading. Okay, what are your wishes?
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Second. Clerk, please take the roll call.
Peters,
Yes.
Robinson,
Yes.
Hayes,
Yes.
Hitt,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Russell.
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. Ordinance 10521, a motion to read by title or number.
Make a motion to read by title and number.
Second.
Second. All right, clerk, please read the ordinance.
Ordinance 10521, sponsored by Andrew Hitt, an ordinance amending 1228 of the codified ordinances.
So this is amending 1228.03, street improvements. It basically just states that once a subdivision or developer has completed or sold off 75% of the lots or platted areas, that they would complete the asphalt in that subdivision. That's the third reading of this.
Okay, so that is the third reading also on this. It's listed under second, but it is the third. Any discussion on 105-21? Okay,
I'd like to make a motion to adopt.
I'll second.
second, all right, clerk, please take the roll call.
Robinson?
Yes.
Hayes?
Yes.
Pitt?
Yes.
Smith?
Yes.
Russell?
Yes.
Peters?
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. All right, 1-2, ordinance 111-21, a motion to read by title or number.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, and I know this is also the second reading for these
Ordinance.
ordinances as well, correct?
Yep.
Okay,
Ordinance 111-21, sponsored by Andrew Hitt, an ordinance vacating an alley.
So this is the alley behind Dwyer's Chiropractic and the warehouse. Runs between 139 South Main and 149 South Main. This has been signed off by abutting property owners. And utilities has also been approved. There's no objections from the water department, wastewater department. Ohio Edison reserves easement rights to take care of any electrical needs in that area. And then there's a public hearing March 18th.
okay. All right, thank you. Any further discussion on 111-21? Okay, on to 112-21, a motion to read by title or number.
So moved.
Second.
All right, clerk, please read the ordinance.
Ordinance 112-21, sponsored by Andrew Hitt, an ordinance vacating an alley.
This is alley runs beside the Methodist Church, between Union Street and Main Street, kind of right across from the courthouse. And this also has been signed off by property owners. And the water department reserves the easement rights. Wastewater has no objection. And Ohio Edison would like to reserve easement rights as well. And that also is on for the 18th public hearing.
Hearing on the 18th for that one as well. Okay, any further discussion on 112-21? All right, on to 113-21, a motion to read by title or number.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, clerk, please read the ordinance.
Ordinance 113-21, sponsored by Andrew Hitt, an ordinance vacating an alley.
Okay, this alley is also beside the Methodist Church. It runs from the previous alley we were talking about to 4th Street. So kind of perpendicular to that alley. And it's also been signed off by property owners. The water department has no objection. Wastewater has no objection. And Ohio Edison would like to reserve easement rights for that area. And that also is on for public hearing on the 18th of March.
Okay, so that will be up for public hearing as well. For anyone to bring further discussion on that. Any further discussion on this tonight, 113-21? Okay, on to 114-21, a motion to read by title or number.
So moved.
Second.
All right, clerk, please read the ordinance.
Ordinance 114-21, sponsored by Andrew Hitt, an ordinance vacating an alley.
This is also vacating an alley. It's been signed off by property owners. It runs parallel to Virginia Avenue between Columbia and Chandler. Behind the properties on Virginia. And it's, the water department has no objections to vacating it. The wastewater has no objections. And Ohio Edison would like to reserve the easement rights to service any electrical needs in that area.
There's a storm sewer through there? And then, yeah, and then I got a question as well. Actually, it's for Arlene. Arlene, on the petition here, they don't have addresses. Now, is it hard for you to send?
No, I send all the resolutions to Paul Oswald. He gets back with me within a day of all the addresses around.
Okay.
Okay, and that was some of our discussion in the last meeting, was about the addresses on the petitions there. And I also spoke with Jennifer Hitton. She said that those letters are sent out to the property owners, and that the petition that is signed, it's not a legal document. So, you know, it's just kind of lists their names, but they do receive a letter as well.
I guess I do notice the owners of 65 Chandler aren't on this list.
I guess they would have the option to come to public hearing if they
Yeah.
want to also.
Can we, is there a way we could make sure they've gotten a letter though, correct?
20 days prior to the public hearing
Okay.
is when they receive it.
Okay.
And everyone within 200 feet of the alleys.
Okay, all right. So they will be notified as well. All right, any further discussion, 11421?
That would also be public hearing on the 18th.
That's correct. All right, thank you. On to our new business, Resolution 11621. Motion to read by title or number?
So moved.
Second, all right. Clerk, please read the resolution.
Resolution 11621, sponsored by Josh Peters, a resolution authorizing the auditor increase appropriation and transfer funds.
Okay, this is all money that Glenn got last year that they never used. It was donated money, is that correct?
It's money that's confiscated for
From drugs? Okay, and it's just. So this is just money that needs to get moved. And it needs to, from the general fund to the LETF fund. And if nobody has any questions, I move to suspend.
Okay. And a second, and clerk, please take the roll call for
Who's second?
suspension. That's Brenda Russell.
Okay. Hayes,
Yes.
Pitt,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Russell,
Yes.
Peters,
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes.
Okay, and a motion to adopt.
Make a motion to adopt.
Second.
Okay.
Pitt,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Russell,
Yes.
Peters,
Yes.
Robinson,
Yes.
Hayes.
Yes.
All right. Resolution 11721, a motion to read by title or number.
So moved.
Second.
All right, clerk, please read the resolution.
Resolution 11721, sponsored by Josh Peters, a resolution increasing appropriations.
This $888.06 was donated money, Parks and Rec. That wasn't spent last year and needs reappropriated. And no questions, like to suspend that as well.
Second.
A second. Clerk, please take the roll call for suspension.
Smith,
Yes.
Russell,
Yes.
Peters,
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes.
Hayes.
Yes.
Pitt.
Yes.
Okay, and do we have a motion to adopt?
Make a motion to adopt.
Second.
Second, all right, clerk, please take the roll call.
Russell,
Yes.
Peters,
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes.
Hayes.
Yes.
Pitt.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. On to 11821, a motion to read by title or number.
So moved.
Second.
All right, clerk, please read the resolution.
Resolution 11821, sponsored by Brenda Russell, a resolution increasing appropriations.
This also is money that the police department got in donations, and it went into the general fund, and needs to be reappropriated to go into the donation line.
Hey Brenda, is your green light on your mic?
Yeah,
Oh, you can't hear me?
No.
I don't hear
you
you.
may have to press it. There you go.
I guess it wasn't on. Thank you, Anthony.
There we go.
You got my back, okay.
That's right.
Okay, now this is, since you didn't hear me, this was donated money to the police department that went into the general fund. We need to reappropriate it and put it into the correct fund. It's $3,543.51. It's transferring money is what it is.
Okay,
Is there any questions? If not, I'd like to suspend the three reading rule on that also.
I'll second.
second. All right, clerk, please take the roll call.
Peters?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Hayes?
Yes.
Pitt?
Yes.
Smith?
Yes.
Russell?
Yes.
Okay, and a motion for adoption.
So move.
Second.
Second. Clerk, please take the roll call.
Robinson?
Yes.
Hayes?
Yes.
Pitt?
Yes.
Smith?
Yes.
Russell?
Yes.
Peters?
Yes.
All right, on to Resolution 11921, a motion to read by title or number.
So moved.
Second.
All right, clerk, please read the resolution.
Resolution 11921, sponsored by Andrew Hitt, a resolution increasing appropriations.
So this is to appropriate money, grant money from the BWC to pay for the power cots that the fire department would like to purchase or has purchased. It's $22,109.50. And we voted on allowing to apply for the grant a few meetings ago. So this is money that was granted and would go for that purpose.
Okay, what are your wishes?
I'd like to make a motion to suspend.
Second.
Clerk, please take the roll call.
Hayes?
Yes.
Pitt?
Yes.
Smith?
Yes.
Russell?
Yes.
Peters?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
And a motion to adopt.
Make a motion to adopt.
Second.
Clerk, please take the roll call for adoption.
Pitt?
Yes.
Smith?
Yes.
Russell?
Yes.
Peters?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Hayes?
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. On to Resolution 12021, a motion to read by title or number.
So moved. Second.
Clerk, please read the resolution.
Resolution 12021, sponsored by Josh Peters, a resolution increasing appropriations.
This is $22,154 that we need appropriated into the expense line for the LETF Police Fund. And if there's no questions, I'd like to move to suspend.
I'll second.
Second. All right, clerk, please take the roll call.
Smith?
Yes.
Russell?
Yes.
Peters?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Hayes?
Yes.
Pitt?
Yes.
Okay, and a motion to adopt.
Make a motion to adopt.
Second.
Second. All right, clerk, please take the roll call.
Russell?
Yes.
Peters?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Hayes?
Yes.
Pitt?
Yes.
Smith?
Yes.
Okay. Motion carries. Resolution 12121, a motion to read by title or number.
So moved.
Second.
Need a second.
I'll second.
Second. All right, clerk, please read the resolution.
Resolution 12121, sponsored by Josh Peters, a resolution increasing appropriations.
This is the loan payment for the cardiac monitors and squads for the fire department. This is due April 1st. That's why this is an emergency. And it's a loan payment for $181,149.21. And hearing no questions, I move to suspend.
Second.
Second. All right, clerk, please take the roll call.
Peters?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Hayes?
Yes.
Pitt?
Yes.
Smith?
Yes.
Russell?
Yes.
All right, and a motion to adopt.
So move.
Second.
Second. All right, clerk, please take the roll call for adoption.
Robinson?
Yes.
Hayes?
Yes.
Pitt?
Yes.
Smith?
Yes.
Russell?
Yes.
Peters?
Yes.
All right, motion carries. Resolution 12221, a motion to read by title or number.
So moved.
Second.
Second, all right, clerk, please read the resolution.
Resolution 12221, sponsored by Josh Peters, a resolution increasing appropriations.
This is another loan payment. This loan payment's for all the Kinney Boulevard extension. This loan payment's $45,000.
All right, any further discussion? All right, your wishes.
Hearing none, I move to suspend.
Second.
Second, clerk, please take the roll call for suspension.
Hayes?
Yes.
Pitt?
Yes.
Smith?
Yes.
Russell?
Yes.
Peters?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Okay, and a motion to adopt.
Motion to adopt?
All right,
Second.
second, clerk, please take the roll call for adoption.
Pitt?
Yes.
Smith?
Yes.
Russell?
Yes.
Peters?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Hayes?
Yes.
All right, thank you. Motion carries. On to Resolution 12321, a motion to read by title or number.
So moved.
Second.
Second, all right, clerk, please read the resolution.
Resolution 12321, sponsored by Josh Peters, a resolution authorizing the auditor to increase appropriations and transfer funds.
Okay, this one's a little tricky here. Let's see, this is loan payment for City Hall building. There's not enough money in the fund, $1,000 short on the expense line. So we need to transfer Fund 101 to 241, and then appropriate the increase of $1,000, correct?
Anyone have any questions on
So
that?
it's just a
one? We also
movement of
have the-
$1,000, basically.
Yes.
Okay, I would say we even have the auditor here if you have further questions, too.
That's in addition to the 115,000?
No, the 100.
115 is the payment.
100,000 makes 115,000, right? Okay.
on the expense line already, so it's just short of $1,000.
Oh.
Any other questions? Make a motion to suspend.
Second.
All right, clerk, please take the roll call.
Smith?
Yes.
Russell?
Yes.
Peters?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Hayes?
Yes.
Pitt?
Yes.
Okay, and a motion to adopt.
Motion to adopt?
Second.
Second.
Second, all right, clerk, please take the roll call.
Russell?
Yes.
Peters?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Hayes?
Yes.
Pitt?
Yes.
Smith?
Yes.
All right, motion carries. Resolution 12421, motion to read by title or number.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, clerk, please read the resolution.
Resolution 12421, sponsored by Josh Peters, a resolution authorizing the auditor to increase appropriations and transfer funds.
Okay, this is the loan for the skid steer. I'd like to make a appropriate increase of $24,479.50 to make it $48,944.38, and that would pay off the skid steer loan.
Any further questions?
You say that'll pay it off,
Yes.
be paid in full?
Yep.
Okay.
It belongs to us now?
Any other questions?
Can I borrow it?
Absolutely.
Can I get some of this, like, special treatment we hear about every once in a while? Like, I've been looking for it, I haven't seen it.
That's what we want to stay away from.
Yeah, of course.
I move to suspend.
Second.
Second, all right, clerk, please take the roll call on suspension.
Peters?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Hayes?
Yes.
Pitt?
Yes.
Smith?
Yes.
Russell?
Yes.
All right, and a motion to adopt.
So moved.
Second?
All right, clerk, please take the roll call on adoption.
Robinson?
Yes.
Hayes?
Yes.
Pitt?
Yes.
Smith?
No. You're not gonna let me borrow it, I'm not gonna say yes.
Russell?
It won't matter.
Yes.
Peters?
All right,
And Mr. Peters?
First thing you.
Motion carries.
I was about to look at it. I didn't even look at it.
All right, on to Resolution 12521. Motion to read by title or number.
So moved.
Second?
All right, clerk, please read the resolution.
Resolution 12521, sponsored by Andrew Hitt, a resolution adopting the Madison County multi-jurisdictional hazard mitigation 5-year plan update.
Okay, so every 5 years, there has to be an update of the hazard mitigation plan. The county commissioners have already approved this. Townships, I think, still have to approve it, and it needs to be approved by city council in order to allow for funds to be accessed for hazard-type events.
Right, so this is through the EMA, all local governments have to adopt this. So the villages will be, the townships will be, the county already has. So I believe I sent it.
Yeah, that,
Yep.
Yeah.
Got it.
I actually read through part of it. Some of the history was kind of interesting.
Yeah, that's about it.
And I guess most of the events in Madison County have been snowstorms or thunderstorms, tornadoes, flooding, a few field fires, wildfires, whatever.
So yeah, it needs to be adopted, so they can say that it's been adopted, get a copy of the resolution to the EMA.
So if we don't adopt it, we can't have access to hazard relief type funds.
All right, any further discussion, any questions?
I'd like to suspend the 3 reading rule. Make a motion.
Second.
Second, clerk, please take the roll call for suspension.
Hayes,
Yes.
Hitt,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Russell,
Yes.
Peters,
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes.
All right, and a motion to adopt.
Make a motion to adopt.
Second?
Second, clerk, please take the roll call.
Hitt,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Russell,
Yes.
Peters,
Yes.
Robinson,
Yes.
Hayes.
Yes.
All right, motion carries. Yep, yes.
I'm out of the office. Oh. I could get it to him tomorrow. I'll be out. I have a few things to do. I have an Uber driver.
Okay, we'll get Amy a copy. All right, Resolution 12621, a motion to read by title or number.
So moved.
Second.
All right, clerk, please read the resolution.
Resolution 12621, sponsored by Josh Peters, a resolution increasing appropriations.
This is the storm sewer improvements to School Street. I want to say it's from School Street to Lincoln, Liberty. To what street? Liberty. This is a project I know he wants to get started on as early as spring, right? Early spring? And this is for $300,000. Anybody have any questions on this one? Hearing none, I move to suspend.
Second.
Second, all right, clerk, please take the roll call.
Smith,
Yes.
Russell,
Yes.
Peters,
Yes.
Robinson,
Yes.
Hayes,
Yes.
Hitt.
Yes.
Okay, and a motion to adopt.
So moved.
Second.
Second, clerk, please take the roll call for adoption.
Russell,
Yes.
Peters,
Yes.
Robinson,
Yes.
Hayes,
Yes.
Hitt,
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
All right, motion carries. Ordinance 12721, motion to read by title or number.
So moved.
Second?
Clerk, please read the ordinance.
Ordinance 12721, sponsored by Andrew Hitt, an ordinance for strength on job descriptions.
So the fire chief has requested that we revise the strengths ordinance to add additional firefighter. And the reason for that is they have a firefighter that is retiring and will be using most of his time replenishing or getting paid for vacation time. And this would just be a temporary change until the end, until December 31st of this year. That would allow them to replace his position since he's going to be off a lot. I mean, basically, I guess the city could pay him out all at once or along the way.
So if he really wanted to, what he could do is he could just take his vacation at the first full time, right? And then we would have to fill it with overtime. Okay? So this way we'll save money that way. Also, he would take sick time and pay these things. He would still be accruing sick time. Okay? So we would have to pay him out at the end of his quote unquote retirement for when he's been accrued. This way he will be accrued. So it saves the city money by doing this, but it falls back off, it's just to get him accrued.
Okay, any further questions?
How long did you say this was?
Till December 31st, the end of the year.
Okay.
Just a temporary change.
Now, do they get all their sick time? If they were to cash out? Only a percentage?
I think it's 35.
50%, you said?
He said
Is it 50%? That's something. It's more than 50.
When's his last day? Technically?
Well, I mean, I guess technically, I guess his last day is,
Well, yeah, well, his last day would be after 6 days, but what, he's playing in March? I got you. All right.
Okay. Okay, any further questions?
I just leave this on for further reading.
Leave this on? Okay, we'll leave this on for another reading.
No.
I think Todd said it was okay to leave it on for 3 readings. I mean, unless it needs to be.
Yeah, there's no reason. Yeah, there's,
Okay.
I move to suspend.
I did. Second. Yeah.
clerk,
Pay me
please
anyway.
take the roll call for suspension of
Peters,
126.
Yes.
Robinson,
Yes.
Hayes,
Yes.
Pitt,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Russell.
Yes.
And a motion to adopt.
Make a motion to adopt.
I'll second.
All right, clerk, please take the roll call.
Robinson,
Yes.
Hayes,
Yes.
Pitt,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Russell,
Yes.
Peters.
Yes.
Okay. On to Resolution 12821, a motion to read by title or number.
So moved.
Second.
Second. All right, clerk, please read the resolution.
Resolution 12821, sponsored by Josh Peters, a resolution increasing appropriations.
This is for, the police chief is wanting to get a building needs assessment for a police department. And asking $12,000 to get this assessment done.
Do you have any questions on this? 12821?
Who's helping, are you helping the chief for ideas for the department and stuff? For this needs assessment. Now, is this for? Right. Gotcha, okay, perfect.
Is this based on their current building they're in?
Current building, what the future should look like, what kind of building we would be looking at, and we should maybe look to put them in. I don't know if you guys have been down to that,
Yeah.
bricks are missing.
Yeah. I thought they were looking at already, they were looking at moving here. Maybe that was just a rumor I heard, I don't know. To one of the buildings on the property, but I guess, yeah.
So, they're grandfathered in there. So there's so many
Okay.
regulations now with police departments, being earthquake-proof or whatever you want to call it. There's
Oh.
a lot of regulations with, police departments now.
Gotcha.
So, but like I said, that's grandfathered in. There's
Yeah.
no space that we can move this to that would be.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
You know, that's kind of what we've been doing since my administration come in, is trying to figure out what's best. Not what's best for today or tomorrow, but what's best for the future.
Yeah.
So this, I think, is just another step in the queue, moving on forward.
Okay, if there's nothing else, what are our wishes?
I'm going to suspend.
Second.
Second, all right, clerk, please take the roll call.
Hayes,
Yes.
Hitt,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Russell,
Yes.
Peters,
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes.
All right, and a motion to adopt.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Second, all right, clerk, please take the roll call.
Hitt,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Russell,
Yes.
Peters,
Yes.
Robinson,
Yes.
Hayes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Motion carries. On to roundtable. We'll begin with Mr. Smith.
I'll just tell you that our sanitation workers are thankful for the new trucks. With all the cold and the snow we've had, how miserable it would be picking up every single bag by hand. And so they are thankful, and that's all I have.
Okay, Mr. Hitt.
I'd like to thank you for your positive comments. I know it's, a lot of times you get negative stuff, so I appreciate the positive input. And thanks again to the street department for clearing all the snow and the efforts they've made. I know there's been a lot of snow, and I guess there's still more coming.
All right, Mr. Hayes.
I'd like to thank all the city departments for jobs well done. It's been cold, it's been snowy, it's been miserable. Kudos to all of you. You do a great job. We're proud of you. We appreciate you very much. Most of you know I've been away a while. Had a little fight with something called the Big C. I didn't do it, but God delivered me. He healed me. I don't have to have any radiation. I don't have to have any chemotherapy, and I'm clear. And I'm a lucky man. I'm a blessed man. I'm just glad to be back. I missed you guys, and glad to be back in the flow of things. I love you all. God bless you all, and thank you for letting me be a part of it.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Robinson.
I just want to welcome back Rich and also just reiterate everybody, all the departments have done a great job. It's difficult with all the hours everybody has to put in, the situations you're put in. I'm in transportation. I've seen a lot of these areas being crippled by these storms that have come through. So just knowing how everybody has to step up and put forth the effort to make sure that everybody stays safe and everybody's taken care of correctly. So I just want to thank all the departments for it, so.
All right, thank you. Mr. Peters.
I just want to thank the street department. Welcome back, Mr. Landis, to the city of London. That's all I have.
Okay, Mrs. Russell.
I just want to welcome back Rich. Welcome back. And I just want to, we went through a lot of transitions, and I think I just want to give our auditor a hats off because she has stepped in and she's carrying the role really well. I stuck my head in the office and saw smiles, and that always makes you feel good when you do that. I just want to thank her. Bill, thank you for your street department. They've been working hard, and we do appreciate it. Mr. Landis, I've known the Landises forever. I've known them. I think you have a sister named Lisa, don't you? Yeah. Yes, I thought so.
It's hard to hide here.
You cannot, no, I'm sorry, you can't hide, not from me. And I'm sorry, Anthony, you cannot borrow our skidder, because it is ours.
I want
Skidster.
some like peripheral treatment or something.
Or the truck, or the ATV.
Yeah, and we just, it belongs to us. And
Let you run around like that.
I was amazed when I first got on council, they said that, and I said, what I called it, a skeeter? I don't know what skidster. I didn't even know what it was, and then I saw it. I said, we don't own one of those, and I just didn't know how we were gonna function without one, so now we own one, and it's ours.
All right, thank you. Also like to welcome back Mr. Hayes. We're really glad to see you here. Glad to have you back. like to take my hat off also to all the departments who are doing a great job, and to city council again. You can tell by our agenda tonight, everybody's working hard in the committees. It's really good to see council working so well together with all the departments and with each other. And that's all I have for this evening. If there's nothing else, a motion to adjourn.
So moved.